also being victims at certain points and moments, but taking a higher look at it, so many colors, and the zone also quite interesting on that bottom side. Oh, Team Mira here have already found themselves a corpse for the claim, and AMW, the winners of the previous match, that's the target that I was talking about. You get that #1 spot, and the second people see you out, they're going to look to target you and see you as a threat, and nothing else than it. And AMW definitely had a really good run earlier. Not the same could be said this time around.
While everything's quiet, look at this. Look at this. All the colors here, all the teams in one place. Oh, that's going to be much in one area. That is going to be a rotation indeed. And we are heading to that very corner of the map. Push. As you push out, just at the wrong time, as Hisso is there. Nade's going to start throwing a quick drop shot to get a little bit of cover, but the movement is starting to aggressing up, but it's not going to happen. The Ferrexes have that on lock. But I don't think the Ferrexes realize that 31 is also pushing up into their territory. So that is something to be mindful if you are the Phoenixes. Meanwhile, the High Sense squad, well, that's going to do a lot of damage to you, buddy. You need to heal up once again as High Sense. Only Stay is playing this aggressive position, just trying to get information, trying to keep this squad inside the zone. It is, of course, the Dragon Kiss squad. And they are fighting only with 2 points difference between these two teams.
Close calls, shots as well. Staying quiet and clear. The Dragons have scouted them out.
But what's more critical here is knowing that the whole backside of those players are going to be happy. And talking about being happy,
AMW, one of their own, and defying gravity, one going on the side of the wall. AMW still keeping up persistent CSP.
31, I said how they were pushing up. Hasn't landed where they wanted it. We're going to have to swing round as far forward. Is going to find one and a quick flush as well.
Possible ones for the count and extra points on the scoreboard. When it comes down to placement and survival alone, a lot of teams have been just focusing on keeping themselves in the game and having the others be outsided, which is honestly just reasonable. Trying to surround the building, the Lulu have found themselves in, and while the movement might see free at times, but the shot's not connecting, the first team to be eliminated will be 31 Gaming.
Pappy getting that double. Open things up. Kaboom. Mic drop. Our Phoenixes were doing strong. They were doing fantastic, but now comes the chaos as everyone's starting to rotate in. Delulu getting a couple onto Maestro, but Maestro is able to fire back and pepper a couple onto the Delulu squad. And it was bound to happen because look what's happening here as well. I think that's full rush. Slowly coming in, getting themselves prepped and ready for any third-party situation.
It might be the second kill they were able to pump up to there. Currently, Delulu have not given up just yet. They're going to be holding one of their own hostages and finishing the job onto Hazari.
Yeah, AMW as well. Just on the back of this, we'll be able to pick things up. But I talked about how Full Rush wants a piece of the third party. They're able to get one and take the flush as well. Got themselves just on the edge. They also have a good bit of mountain cover as well as the Hot 90s. That's a beautiful drop shot from Chewy. Gets down and dirty. Doesn't mind being on his knees. Especially when a few shots do fly through. But this is the battle of the very south position. Back into the building that go. That nade could land very well. Not going to go off. No nade. It was a flash, but a great win for Chewy as We Are Ready is taking out this game. AMW staying alive for any longer.
Ooh, a single tick and it would have been right on and over.
A lot of players in this area that could third party off it, so it's not done and dusted. Oh, that nade's going to get it done. Goodbye.
Oh!
And just when you think it had got done, it hasn't. Just very quickly, 14-33 once again is going for these third parties. Doing a fantastic job to cause a little bit of chaos. Has to back away. There's AMW. From all 5 maps, including this one, have been dominantly pushing forward and made sure that nobody can get up to them. But then you have Inyos who are starting to spray, unable to get all the damage that they want. Able to get the flush, But now comes the danger. Mira, this aggression could cost you so badly. Exactly that.
Checkmate, Mira. You've been taken away and eliminated as their 5th. Now being revealed the top 4 spots for the Mangoes. Idiox, 1453 and Hot 90s, and the only team that actually has a full roster is Idiox with 1 dropped, potentially FTM if they keep it, but not for much longer, as it's complete carnage between all sorts of sides. 4 teams having a bout between each other, jumping on each other. Those are third parties we love to see. And a lot of players to be counted up for kills, as 1453 will be leaving the arena. They've already surpassed 55 in this situation. Maybe already secured themselves the #1 spot. But while Chewy tries to fight back against Tiniax, take him out. The Hot 90s have been eliminated.
So they have to regroup, go in together, make sure that they can push in with damage. Daddy will get first, and Andrew is falling to the ground, and the quick flush might start to come in, but don't get too aggressive because Selfish is there to get another from a distance. So the res could come through. 2v3. Emergency cover landing, but it's on a hill. It's going to start rolling down. Not going to help you all too much. They know where one player is. But again, Daddy, once again, is going to get some shots to come through and start damaging. But they want to get the flush. They want to get the aggression. They're also going to find another player, but they got to time this perfectly right. Selfish with a swing. Unsuccessful. Down to Renez. Or Rezez. Has to try and do what he can. Gets it done. Idiox, another chicken dinner for them.
Idiox, this was their headway to that #1 spot, and before it gets revealed,